What up, everybody? This is Big Elbow, chilling like always with the two muchachitos, Averno, Atlantis. What I got here today, excuse me. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back. I am Big Elbow. Comic hauls what I mostly do. That's what I got here today. The fellas down at Wonderland Comics in Fresno, they decided to put on another show called Wonder-Rama. Now, this is the second one I've been to. I'm not sure how many they've had, but, you know, Wonderland's a good shop, good prices, good books, good dudes, and they put on a good show. And, man, they got the right idea. Fucking $3 or $4 to get in. That leaves more money for me to spend on comics. That's what I'm all about. Again, if you are new to the channel, welcome. My comic collecting style is I just want good books at good prices. Condition's not a big factor. I don't really go looking for keys, but nothing against that type of collecting. I find that interesting, and I do a little bad spec myself here and there. Ladies, I'll give you guys something to look at while I talk for a second. So yeah, me and my partner Warlock, we went down there. We went early. I had to be back. We live about 45 minutes away from Fresno, so I had to be back in time for to do something. And so yeah, we went extra early. We paid the extra $, so it was like $4 to get in for the early bird. And yeah, we had a good time. So let me show you what I got. So I got these figures here. And one more. Don't worry, I mostly got comics if you're not into toys. So anyways, that's just John Cena before he got into the rapper gimmick. This is more like I guess you call him the ruthless aggression John Cena. This is a pretty cool Master of the Universe WWE collaboration for Stratos, I think is his name, Rey Mysterio. Oh wait, you know what? I didn't get that there. My bad. My granddaughter left that out. She was playing with it and it got mixed up with other stuff. This is kind of like it's like a Masters of the Universe body. You know, like the newer ones with arm joints, but it's a honky tonk man. He's cool. He's cocky. He's bad. Fucking honky. This is Darby Allin from AEW. And I was just grabbing figures, and I was holding on to this one because I was hoping to find Axe, his partner from Demolition, Axe and Smash, but so I just had him in my hand, and I forgot to put him down. And I just asked the dude, hey, how much you want for these? And he was like, $10. I was like, all right. I was like, I'll take those. I mean, just these three alone are good for $10, but I really wish I had. If I couldn't have Axe, I wouldn't have bought this guy. But who knows? Maybe one day I'll just find him randomly. But anyways, that was like actually the first thing I bought as soon as I got in there. The second thing I bought was this Misfits comic. And these are auto bios. These were like $2, $2 or $3. I'm pretty sure it was $2 actually. The guy who drew them, I think, was there, but I didn't think to ask him to sign it. Yeah, it has it. The interior art's decent too. You know, these are cool. I have a couple of these different groups. And I'm a fan of. I'm more of a Danzig fan. So like, the Danzig Misfits is more my shit than the other stuff. And then so that was like $2 and the figures were 10. On to the next vendor. These ones were these were actually 50-cent comics, which was pretty cool. I don't know why I really grabbed these because they're 50 cents, and I've been curious about them. I didn't want to pay much to whatchamacallit, to try them out. So for 50 cents, I said I'm gonna give them a try. I do like the Keith Giffen's his writing and his art actually. But I also really like this Kevin Maguire art. I got onto them with that team on a Defenders book that I liked a lot. So there's 6, 7. Here I get a couple that were in order, you know. Maybe get a little bit of a story. I gotta look them up to see where, like, story arcs and shit, I guess. I got this number 13 because it's a Suicide Squad. So this one doesn't have art by Kevin Maguire, but it has art by Keith Giffen, who I like his art anyways. He has different styles, but generally speaking, I do like his art. That's 13. Here's 16. This is a Maguire one, and got Bruce Wayne doing like a 007 thing there. And then I got these two, 23 versus the Injustice League, and 24. There was a lot of this Justice League run in there, but I didn't want to spend more than a couple bucks, so I was kind of selective about which ones I wanted to get. So with those, there was 1, 2. Oh, okay. So these were $3, and then I asked the guy, not to be a dick, like to haggle, but I was like, "Can you just throw in one more book?" So, we don't have to break out quarters. You don't have to make change, or I don't have to give quarters, or just take some book that I don't want. Which I probably really should have just took the one more fucking book. But anyways, I grabbed this, and I was like, if I was going to put one back, it wouldn't have been this one. I was going to get this one for sure, because I know that these Shaolin Cowboy Burly Man ones are like kind of hard to find. So, and I like Jeff Darrow, so I was like, I just asked him. If he would have said no, I would have just put one back in, but it wouldn't have been this one. It would probably have been one of these Justice League books. Earlier, I did find a Justice League book that was kind of... My man Warlock had told me that the Lobo books have been spiking, and it was a Justice League. The one that it has like Guy Gardner and Lobo on the cover. But I pointed out to him, I was like, "Hey, did you see this?" And he ended up buying it for $1. If I would have known I was going to buy those, because I think it's like in part of, like, it's a close to one of these numbers, but I didn't know I was going to end up buying fucking Justice League books. Otherwise, I just got it myself. But I don't, no sweat. I'm not tripping about that. He could probably flip that and shit and make some money, whereas I would never sell nothing. I got these books, all 3 of these, for $5. So these were $1 books. This one right here, this is a Superpowers, but this is one of the actually books, one of the issues that's drawn by Jack Kirby. And it's not Kirby's best work, but it is still pretty fucking fun to look at. Like, it almost looks like Kirby style, like the way people draw like a Tom Scioli or whatnot, where they draw like a Kirby as a style, which I enjoy actually quite a bit. Anyways, there's that. This issue of The Shadow. I like these issues by E.R. Cruz. Oh, wait. Let me see. This was a $1 book also. And I was unsure about this one, but I have a couple of these first issue specials. And so I wanted to check it out. And I was like, for $1, I'll check it out. And then there was a couple issues of The Shadow. And this one's by E.R. Cruz. That's why I wanted it. But I wasn't sure if I needed the other ones, and I didn't, because they weren't by the artist that I wanted. So yeah, I grabbed it. So this one I was unsure about. Like I said, I didn't know who drew it. Might be a Jack Kirby cover. I'm not 100% sure. But actually, I like this art. It looks like a... Kind of looks like A little bit Jack Kirby, or maybe like Paul Dini or Bruce Tim. I like the way he draws this chick for some reason. Maybe even little Darwin Cook. Anyways, I forgot the name of this artist. Shit, I wish I could find it. But anyways, I was satisfied with that, with the art. I was like, I'll take it. So I got all three. I got the three of these books together because this one he wanted more for, and in this condition, that book can go for a little bit more. So I was happy to find it. I got all three of these for $5, which I didn't mind at all. That vendor was cool. I forgot what his name was. And then these were these books were 6 for $5. So I got Run Filler, Conclusion to Legends, and I think I might need one more issue of that. Same deal here, but this one is the last issue I need. That was funny. I found these all for $1, or maybe even less, but I found issues 1, 2, and 3 first, and I just needed 4, and I found that one last. I thought this looked pretty cool, but I looked at the interiors and I didn't really care for it all that much. I got this one because I thought it was a Kirby book, but it's not. But I am getting a nice little run of these Marvel's Greatest Comics, so I think it's actually John Buscema, so I might keep it. I got this one just because I always pick this up whenever I see it, because like I said, I am a Danzig fan, and that has the skull, and it makes good, whenever I meet someone and I find out they make good gifts, like just something cool to give to someone that likes Danzig, like, oh yeah, check this out here, fuck, it was only $1, you could have it. And then I got this because of the my man John Paul Leon on the interiors. So that was the 6 for $5, and then I found this, and I was like, can you just do them all for $10 even? And he's like, fuck it, whatever. He didn't care. I was like, cool. And I was looking through the Conan. They had a bunch of Conan bags, and this was mixed in there. And so I was trying to look up some info on this, and I couldn't find nothing. And then this other dude, he got into that same box, started just pulling everything out. He ended up buying almost all that whole box, everything Conan in that box. And then I went back and looked, and this was still in there, so I was happy. So this got a pretty solid lineup. I don't know Segura and Ortiz. I know Claremont and Bolton. I'm a big fan of John Bolton. Jodorowsky. I know he writes a lot of shit with Mobius. I don't know Altoona. I don't know Vega. I don't know Kohler. I don't know Aspiri. But I do know my man Richard Corbin, who did the cover. That's what attracted me to this. Shout out to the man Daryl D. Daryl D. Comics. Oh man, I forgot. I'll put the link in the description. If you haven't checked out his channel, give his channel a look. He has some good stuff. Yeah, here's some John Bolton. I mean, I looked through it, and everything looked pretty fucking cool. Like, that looks crazy. Yeah, John Bolton's a badass. Shout out to my man, this looks cool too, to my man, Psycho Squirt Gun. This looks cool. Can't show too much of that though, because it's kind of, I like the way this guy draws. I don't know who it is. This actually looks pretty cool too. I'll just show that real quick. I'm talking about the appreciating the work, not just the pervy stuff. Some pinups and stuff in here. Where's my man Richard Corbin at? Oh, Corbin's in here somewhere. Dome battle. Oh yeah, here we go. It's a short one, but I'll take it. I'll take Corbin wherever I can get it. Like my man Daryl D. But yeah, so that was pretty fucking sweet for $10. Gave me $3 off on the mag. Starting to get a decent amount of mags actually now. And then this is the last little stack right here. And these were dollar books from Legends Comics in Fresno, which is another cool shop. And this is just run filler for the Batman Incorporated run from the New 52. I'm a big fan of Chris Burnham's art. That's the main reason I buy these. I don't know if how good the story is. I only read like the first issue or something. But it's well, this one's not. Chris Burnham and Jorge Lucas. Maybe that's just a one-off or something. But the rest of these are Grant Morrison. Here's 11. Here's 12. Or the rest of them that I know over Grant Morrison. I got this issue. I just thought it looked cool. Cool cover. That's Legends of the Dark Knight number 100. And then these are just run fillers of Sergeant Rock versus Army of the Dead. That's number 4 and number 3. I have one of these. I already have, so I have a different cover, so I'll get rid of that one of those. And so this is just a dope Alex Ross cover, and I think that's a really good one. Like you can see, they're taking the oath to fight the war on crime. I just want to check out the lineup on this. Hopefully they have it. Okay, we got Denny O'Neil, Dave Taylor, James Robinson, Lee Weeks. The pinup gallery is nice. Frank Miller, Gene Ha, Walt Simonson, Joe Quesada, J.H. Williams, Kurt Swan, Mike Mignola. A quick look at some of these pinups real fast. Got a Frank Miller, Carrie Kelly Robin. Some Mike Mignola. Hey, has anybody watched that Mike Mignola documentary? I started watching it. It was pretty cool. Hit me in the comments if you have. This is again more run filler. Daredevil, Return of the King. I think I need only a couple issues of that storyline, but I'm missing a couple. This is just a later Daredevil with the Scott McDaniel art that I like. And then this is Old Man Logan storyline. I need like one more issue, and then that last. I didn't know that it concluded in a fucking some kind of special. Like it's not just number 74 or something. It's some kind of fucking special where the story concludes. I thought, I could have swore I had that whole story when it came out, but I guess I didn't. And then this again, shout out to my man Warlock, because every time I've come across this book, I know the deal with the recall, you know, with the racial slur in it. Every time I find it, I have to fucking look up how to tell if it's the one that has it or not. And then I was like this close to just putting it back, and because I didn't want to look it up, and then every time I look it up, and ends up not being the one. So, anyways, my partner Warlock was right there. He's pretty knowledgeable on that shit, man. Like, he keeps up with the keys and stuff. I asked him, "Hey, you know if this is the one?" And he's like, let me look." He took a look at it, and he's like, "Yeah, that's the one." So I grabbed it. But so my thing is, like I said about the keys, I don't key hunt. I would have bought this just because in this case I would have bought it just because it is a key or whatever. But now that I have it, I fucking realize that one of my guys, Carrie Nord, did the art on it. So now I'm like, fuck. Now I want to keep it, but I know I can find the one without the racial slur. So fuck it. I should just get rid of it. Finally, I need to sell some stuff. I need to get rid of some shit. And yeah, that was it. So if you're ever in Fresno, definitely check out Wonderland Comics, especially if they're having one of their sales. And if you ever get a chance to go to the Wonder-Rama, I highly recommend it. Like I said, it's fucking they got the right idea, a nice cheap price to get in, gives you more money to spend on comics, toys even, and friendly people, good vendors. Everyone was super cool, man. I had a great time. It was cool hanging out with my man Warlock and just chilling, looking at comics. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, congratulations. You got good taste. Show it. Hit that like. Hit the subscribe. Share with your friends. All that good stuff. I always enjoy anyone want to leave a comment. I enjoy the interaction and appreciate it. Also, recommendations. You know, if you see this is the kind of stuff that I like, something that you think I should look for, you know, that's what it's all about. And I like that too. So with that said, one more time, thank you for checking the video out. And check me out on Instagram. And like I always say, get off of YouTube, read some fucking comics.